Here are 15 times Meghan Markle was caught lying on live TV without a hint of shame or remorse. Number 9 will leave you speechless, so make sure you stick around till the end. In an attempt to make her royal love story sound like a fairy tale, Meghan decided to claim that she and Harry secretly got married before their official royal wedding.
3 days before our wedding, we got married.
According to her, the Archbishop of Canterbury joined them in their garden for a private ceremony.
When Meghan Markle and Prince Harry tied the knot at Windsor Castle in 2018, they'd already exchanged vows. In their CBS interview with Oprah Winfrey, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex revealed that they officially tied the knot at home days before the royal wedding. Meghan told Oprah that they reached out to the Archbishop of Canterbury, who officiated their televised ceremony, to make things official a little earlier.
But that story quickly fell apart when the official wedding certificate showed their marriage took place in May 2018, not before. The Archbishop himself came forward and said such a ceremony would have been illegal. So where did Meghan get this story from, and why did she think anyone would believe it? That's just the beginning. Let's move on. During the Oprah interview, Meghan claimed her passport was taken away by the royals, making it sound like she was trapped and couldn't travel.
You will recall in that interview with Oprah that Meghan Markle basically said that she'd been trapped and had been invisible for 2 months and didn't go anywhere. And more importantly, one document which belonged to her personal passport, had been taken away.
But the receipts say otherwise. During that same period, she went on 13 trips, joint vacations to Ibiza, Amsterdam, and even solo trips to New York and Toronto.
Meghan claimed she never went anywhere and didn't have a passport. We all now know her itinerary and the fact that she did travel around in that particular period where she claimed she was trapped. So somebody, somewhere along the line, is lying.
How exactly do you travel the world without a passport? Maybe she thought immigration just waved her through because she was royal? In another emotional appeal, Meghan said the royal family ignored her when she sought help for suicidal thoughts and that she had to turn to the HR department instead. But this doesn't quite add up. Harry himself sought therapy and got help, and Meghan had access to Diana's confidant, Julia Samuel, as well as her own therapist. Reports show she did receive support, but twisting that narrative made the royals look heartless.
Loads of doctors wandering around who would be there to help. Harry was still having treatment for his own mental health. Why didn't he do anything? He felt ashamed. Thank you, Harry. But she was nearly 40 when she was pregnant. And in the UK, women of that age have to see their obstetrician every 3 or 4 weeks. So why didn't she say? The obstetrician is bound to have said, "How are you feeling, dear?" or "Madam," or anything like that. And she could have said. So this is quite obviously, I'm not saying she wasn't depressed, but it's not the fault of the palace at all.
During her Oprah interview, Meghan claimed that Kate Middleton made her cry during a bridesmaid dress fitting.
It made me cry, and it really hurt my feelings. And I thought in the context of everything else that was going on in those days leading to the wedding, that it didn't make sense.
But according to royal insiders, it was actually the other way around. Meghan made Kate cry, and kind-hearted Kate still apologized to her afterward.
Kate Middleton is reportedly mortified by claims she made Meghan Markle cry during a wedding feud, as a royal expert alleges she's saddened, disappointed, and...
Despite that, Meghan flipped the story to make herself look like the victim. It was a clever PR move, but not a truthful one. This one is just unbelievable. Meghan said she had no idea who Harry was, that she never Googled him or researched the royal family. She even claimed she just asked if he was nice.
I didn't know much about him, and so the only thing that I had asked her when she said she wanted to set us up was, I had one question. I said, well, is he nice? Because if he wasn't kind, it didn't seem like it would make sense.
But her old friend Ninaki Pretty revealed Meghan had been obsessed with Princess Diana and the royals for years. There are even photos of her as a teen posing in front of Buckingham Palace. So clueless? Not quite. Meghan said she was silenced by the firm, unable to speak or act freely.
I don't know how they could expect that after all of this time, we would still just be silent if there is an active role that the firm is playing in perpetuating falsehoods.
Yet somehow, she managed to guest edit British Vogue, complete 73 official appearances, and sit for interviews with the BBC and ITV. She even traveled on royal assignments with the Queen. Silenced? Looks more like spotlighted to me. In one interview, Meghan implied she was thrown into royal life with no training at all, not even on how to curtsy or follow royal etiquette. But records show that all incoming royals receive formal guidance. Meghan was assigned an etiquette coach who taught her everything about royal protocols. And now the coach is shocked by Meghan's claims.
And her etiquette coach, I didn't know she had an etiquette coach, but she did. And they taught her the ropes before she met the Queen. Well, they're not too happy because he points out that she squandered a great opportunity to be part of the royal family, cost Harry his opportunity to really serve in the family, but also he taught her all those things that she claimed to be ignorant of. What the coach here claims contradicts Meghan's claims.
Meghan's denial of that was just another way to sell the outsider narrative. Meghan claimed their security was removed unfairly when they stepped back as working royals. But she knew exactly how it worked. Once they quit royal duties, taxpayer-funded security was no longer their right.
Absolutely not. She has, as we know, talked a load of nonsense. They were protected and would be protected if they were still carrying out the functions of senior members of the royal family.
They were free to hire their own protection, which they did. This unfair claim was just another sympathy grab. This one took dramatic storytelling to another level. Meghan claimed that while on tour in South Africa, a heater in Archie's nursery caught fire and there was no smoke detector. She said,
"The heater in the nursery caught on fire. There was no smoke detector. Someone happened to just smell smoke down the hallway, went in, fire extinguished. He was supposed to be sleeping in there."
She had to leave Archie and continue royal duties anyway.
The Duchess says following the fire, she and Prince Harry were then forced to go to another official royal engagement.
But there's no record or credible report of such an incident. There were no reports of any fire, which makes her story sound completely false. She accused the Daily Mail of withholding her father, Thomas Markle's paparazzi photo scandal, to hurt her wedding.
The tabloids had apparently known for a month or so and decided to hold until the Sunday before our wedding because they wanted to create drama.
The Daily Mail immediately responded, saying they delayed publication only to verify facts, which is standard journalism practice. The timing was purely coincidental. Once again, her version of the story didn't match reality. She claimed she was restricted from going out or meeting friends during her time as a royal. But paparazzi photos show her casually shopping at Whole Foods and out on private outings. Even royal insiders said her supposed isolation was self-inflicted.
I would go grocery shopping every day. I miss grocery shopping so much, though I'm very much on Instacart.
She exaggerated her prison narrative to tug at public emotions. Meghan said their Netflix and Spotify deals weren't planned, that they just fell into their laps after leaving royal life. But that's far from true. Reports show Harry and Meghan had been in talks with media companies like Quibi and Netflix as early as 2019, long before their official exit. They even filed for Sussex royal trademarks that same year. Those deals were anything but spontaneous. She once complained that royal protocol forced her to wear nude pantyhose that didn't match her skin tone, suggesting exclusion.
I had to wear nude pantyhose all the time. Let's be honest, that was not very myself. I hadn't seen pantyhose since movies in the 80s when they came in the little egg. That felt a little bit inauthentic, but that's a silly example. But it is an example of when you're able to dress the way you want to dress.
But later, she promoted similar shades in her own brand. It turns out the same exclusive tones she criticized were available in her own product line. That's hypocrisy in designer heels. During the Oprah interview, Meghan claimed that the royals refused to make Archie a prince because they were worried about how dark his skin might be.
In those months when I was pregnant, so we had in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, he's not going to be given a title, and also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
That's a lie. It was not because of his color, it was because of the rules. Archie simply wasn't eligible for that title at the time. His grandfather, Prince Charles, hadn't yet become king, and under the 1917 letters patent, only the monarch's male line grandchildren automatically become prince or princess. So when Charles eventually took the throne, Archie got his title not because anyone changed their minds, but because that's how the rulebook works. In another interview, Meghan insisted she and Harry never planned to leave the UK permanently, that it was a spontaneous decision driven by media pressure.
And Louise, to be fair, the recent news about Harry and Meghan does seem a little bit all over the place. There's also a suggestion that they moved back to the UK.
Yet, documents and insider reports show they were negotiating with media companies months before their exit. They said that they would balance their time between the United Kingdom and North America. However, they soon relocated to the US, have no plans to move back. Harry makes occasional work trips, while Meghan has announced not to set foot in the UK again, with her last visit in September 2022 for the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. And there you have it, 15 times Meghan Markle lied straight-faced on live TV. From fake ceremonies to made-up sob stories, it's a pattern of exaggeration that just keeps growing. Which of these lies shocked you the most? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.